Hello, everyone. Welcome to Daily Dose of Stamping Therapy. Today is Wednesday. Maybe I should also add in it's the 20th. And I only know that because I looked down at my computer screen because I am totally off on my days. Yesterday evening, I remembered that it was supposed to be team meeting night and doing our Facebook Live team meeting. And I had totally forgotten, so we're going to bump it a day and just do it this evening. So yeah, I'm super off on my days again. I feel like now I know what day it is, but it's like I don't know that something actually needs to be done on that day. So yeah, welcome to Daily Dose of Stamping Therapy. Give me a shout out, give me a thumbs up if you also don't know what day it is or every day is just the same day, because I don't want to feel alone, and hopefully I'm not. I don't think I am. But today we're actually going to do the paper pumpkin kit that I unboxed yesterday. So this is the May 2020 paper pumpkin. And don't forget that the June 2020 paper pumpkin kit, you can sign up for that now, and it's going to be yellow and full of sunshine, and I'm so excited to see it. The May kit did sell out, so make sure that you get signed up for the June kit as soon as possible. I did put a link in the description box, whether it's on the side or up, down, wherever it is. But if you just look at the top of this or wherever the description might be, then you'll see a link to get signed up for Paper Pumpkin. Hi, Jean. Welcome. So this is the fabulous kit, and we're just going to get everything out. And I think I want to start on the rainbow card first. You have no idea what day it is anymore? Okay, good. I'm glad you said that, Laura, because now I feel not so alone in thinking that myself. It's crazy. Like, and anytime someone says like, oh, XYZ thing is on Saturday or something, like I almost feel like overwhelmed, like, oh my gosh, I need to write that down. I need to make sure I know because, we are pretty much like living in a world that there's no rules on anything, and we're just like, there's no place to go. There's no things to do. It's like, what are you doing this weekend? Staying home. So because of that, whenever we do have something to do, it's like we totally forget, or we get like overwhelmed feeling like we don't want to forget about it. So yeah, it's crazy for sure. Oh, I'm so excited about this. I forgot my bone folder. I actually cleaned up my stamp room last night because it's like, I definitely thrive off of like cleanliness and organization and not having just stacks and stacks of stuff everywhere. So yesterday I was finally like, yeah, I gotta clean. I gotta stop this chaos so that I know where things are, because I almost feel like I don't know what I need to work on because I can't focus. So I cleaned it all up and took it all back and put it back where it goes, and yet I'm still here at this spot. Most of my other desk is cleaned up since I finished that project yesterday. I just have to do the editing and everything else with it and photos. But yeah, hopefully we'll be back there maybe tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Okay, so for this card, it looks like we're using all of the clouds, and I'm stamping that big hay on the biggest cloud. So we're going to get this out, and I'm actually using the little ink spot since it's one of the new in colors, and I don't have the in color inks yet. So I guess I have to use the scissors, although this always scares me since it's such a small thing. I think I got it enough. Okay, we're good. Yay! Okay, so we have all of our little clouds. There's 3. And even though we're stamping on the big cloud, it's not like an exact stamped image. So I'm going to go ahead and punch out all of my clouds and add them down. How is everybody doing today? It's Wednesday. So it's the middle of the week, if that means anything to you. It's crazy to think that Memorial Day is this weekend, because I always feel like Memorial Day is the last weekend in May, and it's not this year. Like, does anyone else find that to be weird? Like, don't you all think that Labor Day should be next weekend and not this weekend? Or am I alone with that? I guess the other thing about it is that Claire was actually born on Memorial Day, so I feel like her birthday should be on Memorial Day, or Memorial Day should be after, not before. So I think that's one of the other things that's kind of throwing me off, because I'm also not ready for her to be 2. So it will not be this weekend. We won't be celebrating until Wednesday, and then actually the following weekend. But yeah, I can't believe my baby is going to be 2. Hi, Susan. Florida, please tell me that the weather is amazing down there so that I can dream. We have another cloudy, rainy day, and like the extended forecast is like chance showers and cloudy every single day from here until, I don't know, as far out as the forecast goes. Although it is supposed to warm up. So I went walking outside this morning, and it was kind of misty, but I powered through. But of course it did crazy things to my hair. So if you've ever seen Claire and wondered where she got her curls from, right here. Like, see these little baby curls? Yep. Definitely the humidity makes my curls show a lot more. But she's got some crazy curls. She has just curly hair is what I would say. It's been raining for 4 days. Okay, well, I guess we're all in the same boat, and we apparently need to be in a boat with all this crazy rain. So one of the things I will say about this stamp, but I kind of like it, so I'm not actually changing it, but the image is not like a solid image like it should be. Like, this one's really good, but like this one's really like polka dotty. So a couple things that you can do if you have that on any of your stamped images, whenever you have that like super solid image, is sometimes, especially like straight from the factory, they need to be like wiped off, because they almost still have like a film from the inside of the stamp mold on them. So they almost need to be like roughened up and cleaned, and then it will ink up better. Like, I'm interested to see. Yeah, it definitely looks better now that I cleaned it off. So that's one of the options. Another option is with photopolymer, since it doesn't have that foam to like cushion and press, then using the Stampin' Pierce mat is another option to get a nice smooth full coverage ink look. It's been raining there too, Catherine. Wow, that is crazy. You like big fonts. I do too. Like, it's like a big chunky font, as well as You're Amazing. And then Oh Happy Day is kind of small, but yeah. And it just says hey. So like you could say like, hey girl, happy birthday. Or just like, instead of saying hello, just make it like a generic hey card that you're checking in on somebody or thinking of you, like that sort of thing. So yeah, I super like it. And then it looks like the other greeting, You're Amazing. Maybe we'll kind of do all of these cards like all together. And like stamp all the greetings and then start doing all the assembly. At least that's how the instructions kind of show it. So maybe I'll follow the instructions, since I'm probably not paying attention very well, because I'm chatting with you guys. I can't believe it's like raining everywhere. I wonder if it's raining out in California where they have all those fires. But yeah, whenever I say that we're all in the same boat with the rain, we also maybe need to get in a boat if it keeps raining. Today, it was really just that like gross, misty stuff. So just enough to like ruin the day, but not enough to actually like soak into anything or cause any like flash flooding or anything. Thank goodness for that. So is anybody doing anything fun and different for Labor Day? Are you in an area that's opening up and so you do have activities to do? Or what's your typical Labor Day? That's in September. It'll be here before you know it though. Memorial Day. Like I said, 2 years ago, I was in the hospital because my water broke on Saturday night, and then I had her on Monday, on Labor Day. So I actually was laboring, Memorial Day. It was Memorial Day. Jeez. We'll just stop using the word, but Memorial Day. So my water broke on Saturday, and on Monday, Memorial Day, was the day that I actually had her. So last year it was kind of like that was her first birthday, and I was just like, oh my gosh, last year this is what we were doing, how crazy. And then this year, the fact that it's early, I'm like, whoa, wait. Yes, so when they do look splotchy like that, Susan, then just either clean them off. Like the Amazing actually worked really well. You can see them here. Try to hold them. Maybe. The Amazing turned out really well. It turned out amazing. So yeah, that was all good there. But if you ever do have that problem, then use the Stampin' Pierce mat or any sort of like heavy, like thick foam. Like you don't want to use like a squishy foam because that won't work. It'll just squish. But you can also use like a cleaning cloth to clean it off, whether you use your chamois, Stampin' Scrub, or even just a paper towel to get some of that off, because it's almost like a greasy, oily film that needs to like wipe off, because otherwise it makes the ink like pool in different areas. Just cloudy and windy. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the wind. Yesterday, me and Claire went for a walk again before the rain came. And it wasn't horrible, but it wasn't wonderful either. Okay, so now we have the big vellum squares go on this one. And I'm not a huge fan of the glue dots. And since I have snail, then I always get out my snail and use that for my paper pumpkin. But if you don't have that, then that's what the glue dots are for, and they work just as well. So no worries on having, you know, all the supplies, because the kit does come with everything that you need. I am actually going to keep my adhesive a little bit more centered because it does poke through just a hair. And I know that I'm going to put those clouds in the middle. So I don't know how well you can see it. Can you see that I did 2 lines right here? So again, once I put the clouds over the top of it, then you're really not going to be able to see that. But for this one, I went ahead and just put adhesive in the middle to make sure that that was the case. Yes, going for a drive is a good idea. I actually had thought about possibly going to like maybe a state park or something like that, to where we could just like walk around and enjoy some nice weather. And well, maybe depending on what the weather is going to be. I feel like at this point it's not worth looking because it's going to change a million times before we get there. But just to have like a change of scenery and have like something to do, to look forward to or something. Your county is not opening yet, but other ones are. We'll get there, hopefully. Okay, so it looks like the little one is up top. I think I'll probably do one of these, like the instructions a little bit, and then kind of base the other ones. I think I'm going to do, the two little ones are going to be like flat, and then the big one that says hey is going to be popped up. Maybe. At least it is on this one, and then we'll see how it goes. I'll get your guys' feedback on what you think. You all know I'm a Stampin' Dimensional overuser, so I put lots on there. If it rains, I guess we'll do the same thing that we've been doing every other day this weekend. Oh, I love it. Did I put it backwards? No. Okay, so I super love it, but I am going to try it with this bottom one on the top and do two of them raised up. So there's also a bow that's going to go on there, and then a few of those little star-shaped embellishments. So I'm going to put all the little ones on. Remember that making multiples is always easier than making 4 different cards. And then I'm actually going to put dimensionals on all of the big ones. Maybe I should just put it on one of the big ones and test it out again. Who knows what Brad and Claire are doing upstairs? I think he's chasing her around and they're moving around the kitchen chairs. But she moves around her little chairs that go with her mini table so that she can reach things. So she's just like she'll look at something and kind of like look up, and then you can see that the cogs are turning, and she runs into the room and comes back with her chair and then puts it there so that she can reach it. So now our like highest level of safety is like way up here. Like I can barely reach it. Okay, so then I'm going to put that one down, and now I'm going to put this one down here, and I'm just going to add snail adhesive to that top one, and I'm going to add dimensionals down on the bottom. Because the snail adhesive is going to overlap that hay cloud that already has dimensionals, and I don't want my clouds to be like double dimensioned and then angled funny. So I'm just going to add some adhesive right there. So now the little one is down flat and the other two are dimensionalized. So let me show you both of them. I don't know which one I really like better. I almost feel like it doesn't matter. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you like the 2 dimensionalized or just the 1 dimensionalized? Oh, I'm glad you got your paper pumpkin in. I know I have another girl who subscribes to Paper Pumpkin, and she's like in the next town over from me, and hers still hasn't arrived. So it's crazy with the mail and delivery stuff because, you know, everybody's shopping online and everything like that. So it's nuts. I actually heard on the radio last week that e-commerce in the entire month of April was higher each day than it was on Black Friday. How crazy is that? We've set a whole new level for shopping online. It almost makes me wonder, do you guys plan on like doing a lot of shopping in person once this is all lifted, or are you enjoying the online ease of shopping and you're going to continue doing that? Let me know. I'd be interested to see. I don't know either way. Like, we buy stuff off of Amazon, but we also buy a lot of stuff, you know, local too. A lot of times I would rather get in my car and run there and get the item than dealing with the online, especially with some companies. The online is crazy, and I'm never a huge fan of paying for shipping. Like, if shipping is outrageous, I'm like, I'm out. I'm definitely one of those that like fills the cart and then they get to the shipping and they're like, forget it. The one thing I will say is it's kind of low. I did this one really low. So instead of like centering it and having one cloud up and one cloud down, I like put them all based off of that top one, but it'll be okay. I'm going to go ahead and add snail adhesive to all of this one. So I'm going to kind of do like 2 and 2. So 2 of them have 2 clouds with dimensionals, and 2 of them have just 1 cloud with dimensionals. You don't like paying for shipping either? You like the one with dimensionals. That way the hay pops more. Okay. Yeah, when it comes to shipping, a lot of times I'm always like, I could drive there and get it. Although that's not always the case, you know, depending on what it is. But yeah, it definitely makes me like question things because it makes it more expensive, obviously. Or the ones that are like, you know, you have to spend X amount of money and you can't find anything on their entire site for $2. So they're making you spend another $10. Okay, that one, the hay is like perfectly centered, I feel like, and I really like it. Okay, so then that one, it just needs the ribbon and some little foo-foos. So where's my ribbon? This is the most gorgeous ribbon ever. I love it. That pink and white, so pretty. I feel like it's really thin and I need to like double loop it, but I'm not going to. I don't know. I might try it on one of them at least. That's one of the fun things about doing multiples is you can sort of have that same look, but try a few, like a little this way, a little that way. You know, it's kind of like making a recipe and dividing it up into 4s and being like, this one's going to have a little extra this, this, and this, and see which one we like the best. So when it comes to using the mini glue dots for the ribbon, I actually kind of let the little mini glue dot ball up into a gummy so that it is small and just big enough to hold the ribbon rather than being like that full circle. Ooh, it's so cute. And then now we have some of these fabulous little enamel dots. Well, enamel stars. I don't know. What do you call these things? Would you call them a star? I mean, I don't really feel like they're a star because a star has like points. But it's kind of like a star. It's kind of like just like an asterisk. And they did 3 of them. 3, yes, in any color. I don't know. It's so hard to decide which color. Oh, they're actually like a little bit gummy too. They're not like really hard and like I kind of thought they were going to be like this hard, chunky piece. But they're a little bit like pliable and gummy. How cute is that? I love it. Flowers, you know, I could so see them as looking like a flower. I get that. And you would just call it an asterisk? Okay, like, oh, maybe I was a little too close. Back it up a little bit, Laura. If you're just jumping on, welcome to Laura's Daily Dose of Stamping Therapy. I am putting together the May Paper Pumpkin Kit. This one I'm actually going to do as a double ribbon. So I'm going to cut it, and that's probably way too much. So I'll leave the second one on the spool. And we'll see what this looks like. Speaking of meals, what is everybody having for dinner tonight? Are you trying a new recipe? Are you going to split it into 4 and try 4 different ways to do it? We found chicken, ground chicken. So it's like chicken hamburger. And Brad says that we're going to have like the same thing that we would do with hamburger. So we're going to have chicken burgers. I'm interested to see how this turns out or what it tastes like. But yeah, so that's what we're having tonight is chicken burgers. That just sounds funny to me. I feel like it's like a chicken on a patty or like a chicken on a bun. Okay, so this one, I think I'm going to put the ribbon over here in this little open spot. Ooh, I kind of like it with the double bow because it's like thicker and stands out a little bit more. Okay, this one, let's do a green one, a blue one, and a purple one. So what do you guys think about the double ribbon? Do you like it better because it stands out more? Tilapia, that sounds amazing. Yes, Valerie, this is the May 2020 Paper Pumpkin Kit. So yeah, see how this one stands out a lot more because it's thicker, and then this one's like all like thin because it's just one layer. So I actually think I like the double ribbon a lot better. But yeah, this is the May 2020 Paper Pumpkin Kit. You know what I can do is I can just fold it over and then do my bow, maybe. And then I'll trim it at the end in hopes to use less, or to waste less, I should say. Maybe. It might have just caused more chaos. I don't understand where this, oh, okay, so that's the other ends. Got it. I don't know if this was a good idea. Because it's confusing. So that one needs to be snipped. And it's a little bit smaller than my other ones. But that's okay. Double is better? Okay, yeah, I kind of thought so too. I'm glad you agree. This one, no, this one actually sold out before the final day, which is why you guys all need to get signed up for the June Paper Pumpkin like now, because, I mean, I'm so surprised that it sold out because I don't think it's ever sold out before, and it also sold out super early. But I think it's just because so many people are at home and want like an all-in-one, all-inclusive kit, and this is perfect for that. So that's why it was so popular. So I highly suggest you sign up for the June Paper Pumpkin like today, because you just never know. So there's that one. Each of them kind of has different little asterisks. I will say this one, like the little vellum is popping forward, you can see, but it is nice and secure on there, but it does kind of look like it's like, I don't know, like curling and coming off. I don't know that I like that look, especially since it's so secure on the bottom side. I don't know, maybe I'll put like a little mini glue dot up top, and maybe the mini glue dot won't show as much as snail adhesive does. Ooh, it doesn't, especially in the purple. So I'm going to put this one in the over the purple posy because the purple posy helps like shadow it. Okay, yeah, you can't see those two dots up top there, and now it's like nice and secure. So maybe I'm going to do that. This one's good, but then this one on the corner here, it's kind of popping forward. So I guess maybe I should have just used the mini glue dots instead of my own snail adhesive. If you would like to sign up for Paper Pumpkin, I did leave a link in the description so that you can sign up for that. You can sign up and do it for 1 month. You can sign up and do it for as long as you want. You just need to make that decision after you receive the Paper Pumpkin kit and before the next, the 10th of the next month. So for example, I have this Paper Pumpkin kit. Right now, I would make that decision on whether I want to cancel. You can also put a hold on it for a month or to just go ahead and let it go through. So I have from now until June 10th to make that decision. So yeah, if you want to get signed up, then you can. You can, like I said, you can always try it out for a month and see what you think and then keep going, or you can always cancel. There's no penalties or anything like that for canceling. And with your first kit as a new subscriber, you actually get a clear block in your first kit. I tried doing that whole ribbon thing again, and it's kind of weird. So that clear block is going to set you up for all future kits. And then again, if you decide that you don't want to continue Paper Pumpkin, you have a clear block to be able to use on all future stamp sets. So that is super awesome. And it is like clear, it's the size of clear block D, which is this one. For sure. And the fact that Paper Pumpkin is so easy to do, and the only thing that you really need is a pair of scissors, then it's the perfect thing. Like I have been telling a lot of customers that they can always get all-inclusive kits, because Stampin' Up's all-inclusive kits also have everything that you need. But the price point for all of them kind of varies. So this one is right around $20, depending on your tax rate. And, then there's some of the all-inclusive kits that go all the way up to $35. So Paper Pumpkin is awesome to be able to try it out for that $20 price point. But of course, you can always check out all of Stampin' Up's all-inclusive kits, which are great for anyone because, as it says in the name, they're all-inclusive. So you don't need any additional supplies, and it comes with stamps, ink, even the little clear block. So there is that last one. I love Paper Pumpkin kits too. Hi, Karen. Welcome. Paper Pumpkin, to me, is like the chance that I don't have to. Gosh, I'm putting them too close. Normally, I am not close enough, but there's a fourth one, but I can't hold up 4 cards. But Paper Pumpkin, I feel like, is like my relaxing way to just enjoy stamping without having to think. While I do love the alternative options for doing, oh, this one needs a few little glue dots at the top. While I love the alternative options to be able to create different things with it, I always like to just do it as is, because it's like the one time that I don't have to think and I can just create. I'm not the one coming up with the project. I'm not the one doing the cutting. I just get to relax and stamp and have fun and chat with you guys, which makes it even more fun. A lot of times whenever I am doing Paper Pumpkin, I do get on and chat with you guys because I feel like I can, because I don't have to like think while doing it, which sometimes isn't the best because I need to pay attention a little bit more, but it works out okay. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this card. This is the You're Amazing card, but we're getting close to 1 o'clock, and 1 o'clock is nap time for the little one, and we like to keep her on schedule. So I need to make sure that I'm done in time for that. We do put on this fabulous little piece, so I can go ahead and start adding that. And anything that we don't finish today, I'll just finish tomorrow on Daily Dose of Stamping Therapy. And hopefully, just hopefully, I'm back at my normal desk so that I have everything sitting next to me rather than over at this desk. But this gives you guys a little opportunity to check out my entire stamp room. So you get it from this angle and the angle of that chair behind you and my regular desk and everything else. So if you want to see a full room tour when my stamp room was clean, then you can check that out on my YouTube channel. It is called Laura's Room Tour or Laura's New Stamp Pad. So we have been here since October. Oh, great. I'm out. We've been here since October, and I would say for the most part, I have everything the way I want it. I still would like a new chair, the chair that I sit in to stamp in all the time. I would like a nice little office chair, possibly with wheels, so that I don't roll back or so that I don't lean back and end up falling over one of these days. So a nice office chair with wheels. I don't want it super comfy, or otherwise I don't think I could be as creative. But I do want it to be functional. I also would love for it to raise up and down so that I can lower it, because I'm so short that my feet never touch the ground. Actually in these chairs, so I'm actually sitting in, no, it's on this side. I'm sitting in just a regular folding chair. These chairs are short enough that my feet do touch the ground and I have true posture, I guess you could say. Maybe that's why I like to come over here and create whenever that table is a hot mess. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm so glad you were able to catch me live. You can always chit chat back and forth a little bit more on the lives than whenever you're just watching it, either the replay or on YouTube. I don't know where my oh, here it is. I do still read the comments, so even if you are watching the replay or watching on YouTube, then still comment and give me a shout out, but I know it's a little bit different doing that. So I understand. Okay, I'm probably not going to do all these because they're going to take longer for me to put on these little bitty glue dots than using snail adhesive. And I need to probably wrap it up, but I'll go ahead and add dimensionals to all my greetings so that those are ready to go. Oh no, little extra piece got in there. I did put a thread on my Facebook page where you guys can all add a picture of you with your catalog. So if you have received your catalog from me, then let me know. I've mailed a lot out. I've done porch pickups. I've dropped them off on people's porches. And then some of them are coming directly from Stampin' Up, so I don't actually know when those are going to arrive to you guys. So a lot of my more distant customers, I did that, knowing that I would need to mail them since we won't be seeing each other. So let me know when you have received your catalog so that I know that you got it and you're enjoying it. And if you have not received it but would like a catalog, then you can always put a comment that says catalog, or you can always message me your address. I can check my list and see if you're on the list and it's still coming, or I can make sure to get one sent out to you. So definitely let me know. I feel like I'm caught up on most of them, and I still have plenty of catalogs left. I kind of got a little nervous there for a little bit, but another order of catalogs showed up, so I'm not as worried about that. We have plenty of catalogs to go around. Of course, the new catalog doesn't start until June 3rd. So we do have a little bit longer to wait, but it is absolutely fabulous, and it's a great activity to do on a rainy day. So you got yours. Oh, I'm so excited you got yours, Laura. For the photo. Well, if you want, you can always just hide behind it, or you can always put it down next to something that makes you happy, your flower garden or a pet or something like that. So I totally get that. I usually look like a mess like this. Like I said, I just put my hair up in this messy bun because after walking outside in the humidity, my hair was like crazy. And I have all these little curls down here. Oh no, I took that one off, but I didn't put it on the card yet. So I'm just going to stick it down on here, and then it'll be ready to go. So that is all for today's daily dose of stamping therapy. I hope you guys had fun with me. I enjoyed chatting with all of you guys. I just realized I didn't put my rings on this morning. Kind of gave me a little panic attack, but I usually, whenever I'm walking outside, I don't put my rings on because my hands get like, you know, from like shaking them down like this. Then my fingers get all fat and then my rings get tight. And then it like gives me a panic attack. So I normally don't put them on for that. And then ever since I've been home, I've been running around like a crazy one with the little one that's also running around like a crazy person. So I hope you guys all had a wonderful time stamping with me. And if you have your paper pumpkin, stamp right along with me. We'll be doing this again tomorrow. If you're still waiting on yours, I hope it shows up soon. And if you don't have one, then don't forget to sign up for the June paper pumpkin. Like I said, I have a link in the description, whether that's up, down, sideways, from where you're watching me right now. But you can click on that and join me in the fun of doing the June paper pumpkin kit together. So love, hugs, and prayers to all of you guys. Thanks for joining me on creating these fabulous cards. And I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Love, hugs, and prayers. Happy stamping. Bye-bye.